It actually bothers me because I think America's been a little bit too loud and too involved in too many things that it should leave to the UK and Europe. We had a president for 4 years. I mentioned to you that I was lucky enough to see Mr. Trump just before he left office, and I walked up to him and I asked him, what does the J in Donald J. Trump stand for? You know what he told me? Genius. I don't think that that's really what we need right now. I think that the U.S. needs to remain a little bit quieter and let the European Union and the UK sort it out.
And do you think Joe Biden can play a role in that? Do you think he should?
I think he should play a role of cooperation, compromise, and common sense. I think those are the three terms that America should be doing going forward, but certainly they should not be dictating policy. We need to speak a little bit less and listen a little bit more.
And I know you obviously resident in the UK for many years. Go and show the audience your shoes that you put on this evening. Let's have a look. You can just stick them out the side.
Oh, I actually just took it off, but...
There we go. So this is Frank making the point here that this is a British story.
It's like you being a little bit quiet.
That I love the UK or that The Who is my favorite rock band. It's one or the other. But for Roger Daltrey, here you go.
We do listen to let me bring Frank.
I've been through this in the States. Don't do this. Seriously. They deserve better. We now have a situation where Democrats get vaccinated in the States and Republicans don't, because Republicans saw it as being a political issue. Yeah. This is the one case. I understand that you want to be in government. I understand you want to keep government. This kind of stuff actually makes them confused. All they want are the facts. All they want is the truth. All they want is substance. Please learn from us. Virtually every doctor has gotten vaccinated. Why? Because they know the facts. They know the information. It's not enough to say you should do it. You actually have to give them facts behind it, that the vaccinations are safer than what we take with the flu and more effective, that you have a responsibility not just to yourselves, but to your family, your friends, and your community. We have to make the case. They have to know the facts, and when they do, they'll choose vaccinations. I'm very impressed. I am so focused on people getting vaccinated because they know that it saves lives. They know that it works. It is absolutely 100% undeniable. So if anyone up there who has the chance, your participants here, or anyone watching, has the chance to be vaccinated, please don't make the mistake I made. It's not how much you spend, it's how you spend it. Yeah. Is the impact meaningful and measurable? Do you actually change people's lives, and can you prove it through the data afterward? The public doesn't oppose foreign spending, doesn't oppose foreign aid. They simply want it to be efficient, effective, and accountable. So you get more for less, so you actually do what you promise you're going to do, and if you fail, people are held accountable. Well, initially, I was very hostile to it because I thought that it was a direct insult to our men and women in uniform. The whole reason for these...
Why did you think that happened?
Because it was done for the Star-Spangled Banner. It was done at the beginning of a football game, and it was done during the Star-Spangled Banner.
During the anthem, yeah.
And so my issue, but I've changed. My opinion has changed. I think that everyone has the right to express their point of view, and if you are fortunate enough to have a platform like we all have here, then you should be willing to use it. But we also have a responsibility as well. And if fans want to express their opposition to it, they have the same right. We should be encouraging.
So the fact that they boo, you think is equally valid?
I believe that we should be encouraging speech, not limiting it. And this is my fear of cancel culture, my fear of the moving towards woke, that we will do a better job if we can discuss it, if we can talk it out, can debate it out. And we are a much more open society today than we were 12 months ago.
It's quite hard to have a debate in a football stadium, though.
But I just don't think that any chilling of freedom of speech is helpful to anyone at any time. Simply decide when you want to raise it, decide what you want to say. I've been having points of view here in this discussion. I don't speak every point. I know to keep my mouth shut. I'm a foreigner here. I know that I have limitations.
Despite your Union Jack shoes.
I was going to say.
Because I love the United Kingdom, and I hope that it reigns, and I hope that it remains unified. I like it here, and I like what you all represent here. And for that gentleman up there, for the population who said that this is a good country, you know what? You are. You're a great country, and you deserve our respect. and this is why I'm here in the UK, to make a difference in the democracy. I know how much the US has been destroyed by debates like this. I know that we can't have these conversations anymore without insulting each other.
We haven't insulted each other.
Don't make.
Lucy's a friend.
Don't end
I know.
up.
We just
like,
have a very different view on this issue.
No one's
that's all.
insulting each other yet, as far as I'm aware, Frank.
No, I would never insult
The
Lucy.
goal should be to
likewise.
find the common ground, and the goal should be
I agree
about
with that.
measurements rather than numbers.
But I agree quite a lot with Yanis and what Frank has said, that and what a lot of the audience members have said, that if it's what people want to do to show their opinion or show their support for each other, I think it's absolutely right.
This is the best English-speaking news program anywhere on television.
Oh my God, Frank, we'll have you back.
You got 25 people there, 20 people there, who get a chance to articulate whatever they want. You guys have a chance to respond to the public. This is what we need more of. If we had more shows like this, more opportunities like this, there'd be less anger, less frustration, and less people feeling like they're ignored or forgotten. They matter. Your audience, your participants here matter so much, and that's what we need to do in our democracy. It's what we need to do in business. It's what we need to do in society overall.